The A's for Adventure children's book has been over 2 years in the making. It's the result of hard work, determination, and a community that has supported this project from the very beginning. Our mission is to inspire kids and families to play outside. It's been such an incredible journey so far, and now it's time for this book to go off on its own adventure. Okay, we're here at Taylor Printing. We've got our illustrator Chris, we've got our designer Lydia. We're gonna go see this book. All right, how you doing, Scott? See ya.
I'm Scott Williams, one of the owners here at Taylor Printing, and we started business 11 years ago. And we're really excited to be working with these guys, and the fact that met Chris through some of our environmental initiatives that we have here. And so we're excited to be able to produce a book that is environmentally friendly, and we're excited about what you're doing for kids and physical activity. So now we've finished our proofs. We've got our plates ready to go to press, and here we are in the press room now. And the way our press room's set up, we'll get the press going. We'll see if we can match those proofs that we've told you we're going to match, and make sure the plates are hung. We've got everything lined up, and we'll see if we can give you what we promised you. The more paper you can get running through the press and keep the press running at a consistent speed, it allows your color to stay consistent throughout the run. So it doesn't matter if it's the first one printed or the 5,000 one that it's printed, the color is consistent throughout. So even what Anthony's doing requires a higher level of skill to be able to load that paper, not damage it, and get it into the press so that the press can run smoothly. And then what happens, the paper's coming through, and traditionally on some of the older presses, the paper actually rolls through up and down. Your sheet's actually going straight through. And then you have your 4 inks. So we've got our black plate in there, and then our cyan plate, or our blue plate, right, magenta, and then our yellow. So as the sheet comes through, the rollers and the impression, it's coming down and it's laying the ink down on the sheet. It hits, it lays the next layer of ink down. And then we talked about those registration marks, and if everything registers perfectly, then we've got the product that we said we'd match at proofing. The final piece is the coating unit. So it's a water-based coating. And all this is doing is just protecting the sheet. So it's a gloss coating that goes over all of the ink. And then when children are reading it, or parents are reading the book to their children, they're not leaving thumbprints and fingerprints on the sheet because they've got a nice coating there. So now that we've walked the entire length of the press, we have our finished sheets coming off now. And Jay's going to give a poll here. We'll take a look at it for color and see what you guys think. So now that we've talked about matching up to your proof, we're looking at everything for color now. So we're looking at our registration. You can go ahead and take a...
So this way you put it down like this?
Take a look with your loop. So we can do the same thing, Jan. And so hopefully when you look through there, what you see is you see all your colors lined up perfectly. Next we're gonna, tomorrow morning we'll see it being folded. And if all works out well, then tomorrow afternoon we should be able to hand you that first book.
Amazing. We've dreamt about this book for so long that it's hard to believe tomorrow we'll actually be holding it in our hands. And the thought that this book will help inspire the next generation to get out and explore the natural world is a dream come true.
It's coming tomorrow!